Previously on Dune Imperium War Chest. Let me play the Beast. Okay, I have a really bad feeling that Helena is actually going to be able to pick up this Kwisatz Haderach. Oh my god, Helena. Chome Directorship. Dear Lord. Bang, 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 bang. It's a little rough having all of these intrigue cards that cost resources. Yeah, it's looking pretty third place-ish here. Is this guy... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that's pretty bad. Double cross, what are you doing? What? Why? I have the potential to throw in a lot of troops here. So there's actually a chance that I can win this conflict. I'm going to want to get 3 Solari if I can for reinforcements. Ooh, I may have cost myself the game. Well, I at least have the Spice tiebreaker for third place if it comes down to that. All right, third place. Yeah, I definitely blew it. Welcome back. This is game 2 of the War Chest event for Dune Imperium Digital. If you haven't seen game 1, go ahead and watch that if you like. You can see the results of game 1 up here on the left. So I've played 1 game so far. My current score is 3 points. Unfortunately, I came out with 3rd place in the first game. It was a little bit of a sad misplay, I would say, at the end of the game, which, you know, I maybe could have done better. Anyway, it was an interesting game. Definitely played well by it was a Helena player who won, a man who managed to get a hold of like a turn 2 Kwisatz Haderach, picked up a Chome Directorship. It was a tough game. I was the Beast. Anyway, go back and watch it if you like. But we're going to get into game 2 here, and I'm just going to click on play and see if we can get in here. Searching. The last one started instantly. It looks like this one is as well. So a lot of people queuing up for this at the moment. All right, I'm going to be last to pick and first to play. We'll see what's available when the time comes. Let's take a look at the Imperium row here while we're looking. Okay. Pretty tasty stuff here. Lady Jessica, Thufir Hawat. The other memory and the Jessica together. Gunthopter and Worm Riders. Well, I can kind of see the first pick Helena given what's available there. All right, Ilbon's left. I'm going to pick up Ilbon here. I feel like I mean, Ilbon is a strong leader for sure, but with this War Chest ability, the extra Solari out of the Signet Ring could end up also equaling troops. Skirmish again. That was... You know what? I wonder... All right, anyway, it's my turn first. Unfortunately, I can't do the combo of still suits into the Great Flat here. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Maybe I still do it. Or do I just hit up wealth? I'm going to do it this way. And I'm going to put in a couple of troops. So even though I can't do the Great Flat, which would really be ideal, it does still at least kind of block anybody else from making that move. And, okay. And it lets me put in some troops here, because winning this would be great, or coming second would be great as well. With my second agent... It's going to be reconnaissance, I think. The question is, do I want to... Do I want to draw a card? With Arakeen? You know, having 5 persuasion would be pretty nice to get Thufir. Oh, look at this. Okay, so if I go Arakeen, it gives me a chance. It gives me a 3 out of 5 chance of getting that persuasion back, leaving me with enough for Thufir, which would be great. If it doesn't happen, it gives me swords, potentially. There's a chance this kind of screws up as well, not getting the Signet Ring or drawing the Seek Allies. It's a bit weird, but I'm going to try it. Okay, so it kind of worked. I can put in 2 troops here. How bad do I want to do this? I'm going to do it. So he can put in 4 as well right now if he wants to. This could be a kind of insane expenditure of troops just on the first conflict. And he does it. Dear Lord. I do have the 1 dagger to back me up. The beast has 1 intrigue card. Okay, an early sell melange. You know what? That's kind of interesting because of the rule here where the person who has the most Solari gets a bonus troop. So that's kind of interesting, actually. Normally, you don't really want to sell melange unless you can, you know, hit up to 8 or whatever. But yeah, it's interesting. All right, well, I'm at least getting an early Thufir Hawat, which is very nice. I'm happy about that. And I hope I can get second here. Okay, the beast having no swords. That means I'm probably getting second, which I'm pretty happy about. Oh, man. Not again. Not again. Okay, picking up the other memory. I mean, the other memory is a great card by itself, but it also will go very well with the Jessica if he can manage to grab that. All right, so the second place, like I said, I'm pretty happy with that. 3 Solari is a nice thing to get for sure. Now, Maker Hooks here on Memnon is going to get a free troop for having the most Solari at the end of the turn. I think that happened. It's kind of hard to tell. Okay. Well, there's 4 spice sitting in the Great Flat, so I could do the Great Flat and then sell Melange to get a bunch more Solari, which is probably what I want to do. It's not ideal to not be able to play the Seek Allies, but that's how it goes. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to get my Swordmaster next turn either. I guess I kind of hope that Magerhooks grabs his Swordmaster this turn, just so he's not in the way for me next turn when I want to do it. Unfortunately, I have no troops to throw into this. So these daggers are going to be wasted, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not super ideal. I'm going to have no persuasion. You know, I'll have 1. It looks like, or no, I'm going to have 0. I'm going to have 0 persuasion this round. Oh, yeah. I'm considering I could pick up the High Council seat right now. Which potentially could let me pick up Chome Directorship next turn. Do I want to do that? You know, I could go to... I could go to Secure Contract High Council seat. It takes me away from getting my Swordmaster next turn, but it gives me a good chance of getting the Directorship, which would be pretty nice. You know what? I'm gonna try it. It's a pretty weird play. I don't know if it's a great play, but if it gets me the early Chome Directorship, you know, it might work out. But, you know, it's not going to be easy to do because there's a, you know... Okay, Signet Ring was played this turn. So probably she's not going to have it next turn. Hall of Oratory, okay. Trying to get up to 6 in order to pick up the Jessica, I guess. Oh, that draws me a card. I forgot about that. I forgot about Ilbon's special power. All right, well, I have 4, which, for this turn, am I going to want Firm Grip? You know, that's a pretty good card for me, even if I don't get the Alliance out of it. Because going to green spaces is pretty good for me. Yeah, there's the Jessica picked up. Already has the other memory. Oh, man. I better not get wrecked by another monstrous Helena here. Okay, so we reveal... I'm somewhat tempted to just grab 2 liaisons, to be honest. But the Gunthopter is pretty good, too. I'm going to take the Firm Grip. I'm going to take it. I don't know. We'll see how the... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's scary. Okay. I was not involved in this one at all. Freeman Alliance already. What in the heck? So that Worm Riders must be looking pretty attractive. But, I mean, everything is attractive to Helena here. This Gaia's Helen Mahayam, Reverend Mother Mahayam, her name is Gaia's Helen Mahayam, is pretty huge. She has a couple of good Bene Gesserit cards already. Obviously, the Chome Directorship. I mean, I've got my eye on that. Oh, she's reshuffled, so she theoretically could have the Signet Ring again this turn. That would be a pain. If I were her, which one would I get? I guess it would be whichever one I could afford. I would think she would want to pick up the Reverend Mother Mahayam, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm sitting at 9. I want to be at 8 when this comes around. Given that I have a firm grip, that's too bad. I wanted that wealth. Well, I think it's probably got to be the Great Flat and then sell Melange, I guess. It's actually going to be pretty tough to do. I only have 3 cards in my deck that are going to give me Persuasion out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 out of 7. So less than a 50-50 shot of getting a Persuasion card when I draw with Thufir, which means I might not be able to sell Melange if this is even there. Is it Helena's? Okay. Well, I have to do this. And I think I have to use Thufir to do it to see what I draw. I mean, yeah, let's do it. Come on, Persuasion. Yes. Ooh, okay, that's good. That's good. So that means I can sell Melange and still pick up this Chome Directorship. Now, will it have been worth contorting all of my energy around doing that? I don't know. We'll see if Helena has a Signet Ring to play to mess everything up. How much Melange do I want to sell? I already have the High Council seat. I just need to get the Swordmaster. I mean, having extra Solari is pretty good just to be able to Mentat and rally troops with Ilban, drawing extra cards. The Directorship is going to be giving me some Solari throughout the game as well. I think I'll probably sell 4. Having extra potentially turns into troops also. So I want to get more than Maker Hooks has. Okay, so the Signet Ring was there, but yeah. She's taking the card that is best for her deck rather than trying to just stop somebody else from getting the Chome shares. She probably hopes she can get the Chome shares herself in the future. And can't afford it now. So that's definitely a good play. All right. We're going to sell. We're just going to sell 4. I don't know, honestly. Maybe I should have sold it all just to try to have the most Solari as much as I can every round for the extra troop. But I'm gonna want, I'm gonna want spice at some point too, and so I'm hanging on to that 1 spice for now, so that I don't totally deplete myself for when I want it. Okay, well, I'm kind of glad Maker Hooks picked that up rather than Axis being able to get it in the future, but power play. Double cross. No second place. I mean, he still has another agent, so potentially. How much persuasion did she have? Only 3. Interesting. So that's an interesting play. She took the Gaius off the board without having the ability to buy it, and didn't take the directorship off the board. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it too. I probably should have I should have just sold all the spice, because I do have the firm grip to spend the Solari as well. But I may be happy that I have that spice in the future. Bypass protocol. What does he want? Oh, yeah. Guild Banker. Not a bad card. Okay, they're currently tied at 7 combat strength. So, I mean, I'm glad that they tied and nobody got the victory point there. So I should get a troop in my garrison. There it is. Terrible purpose. All right. Well. Okay, I need to get the Swordmaster first because Maker Hooks is still sitting on that Solari. So I need to get it before I can't. That's what's happening there. So I want to play the Swordmaster. I want to play the Seek Allies. I want to play this Signet Ring. What's my last card? Am I going to want to play a Mentat this turn as well? Interesting. Maybe. Going to Swordmaster is also going to draw me that card. So I think I'll send the Signet Ring to get the Swordmaster, because I still have a couple of cards that I'm going to want to play. I think the daggers are probably not going to be doing anything. this round. So let's do this. Make sure to get that Solari out of the Signet Ring. Draw the Firm Grip. Pass the turn. I'm going to want to go up here to Wealth if I get the chance. Probably I'll use the Seek Allies to do it, and then the Firm Grip maybe to Mentat? Does that make sense? Or should I just send the Firm Grip here and then send the Seek Allies to one of these other spots? That might be better. The Mentat draws me 2 cards. So I can go up 2 spaces in a single track if I play my cards right there. Okay. I guess Dagger could go to Mentat also. So maybe... let's do that. And then, if I can, I think I'll send a Dagger to the Mentat, which will draw 2 cards. We'll see what I get, and then maybe send the Seek Allies somewhere else. Ignoring the conflict again here, but... I feel a little bit bad for Memnon. I mean, not really. A little bit. A little bit. Not being able to get that Swordmaster for a couple turns in a row. It's got to be frustrating. So I'm not going to have the most Solari. Power play. Power play. Rally Troops is obviously another option, but it draws me 1 card and depletes my Solari. And obviously doesn't let me play another agent. Okay. didn't have to do that. Oh, yeah, I guess she did. That was the reveal turn. All right, let me Mentat and see what that does. Okay. So I'm going to be on 6 persuasion at the end of this turn. At the moment, there's nothing like... There's no great 6 coster, but it could happen by the time my turn comes around. Where am I going to seek my allies? You know what? A fold space might not be the worst. Although I would like to get myself an intrigue card here. Give myself a bit of direction. A little bit of mystery. A little bit of flexibility. So probably I'll do it that way. But... the reason why a fold space might be nice is I really want to get this Imperial Alliance, right? So getting another card in my deck which can help with that could be good. Shifting Allegiances. It's a really good card, but I almost never find myself getting it just because I feel like I'm always spice starved. Yeah, I'd like to get an intrigue card here. Okay. So, it's good to know. It's good to know that I have that. Oh, that is just... oh, that is just tasty. Beautiful. Thank you so much for that. That's just what the doctor ordered. That is just what the doctor ordered. Thinking about that expression, does that mean that a lot of the times the doctor orders something and you get something that's like not quite what the doctor ordered? That seems not to line up with my experience. Usually the doctor orders something / gives you a prescription and that's what you get. So that's a little strange now that I think about it. Raid stockpiles. I would like some spice. Okay. This is a great time for me to go up here. And I think I would like to draw that card. So let's just send Thufir up there. Okay, and that could be a Mentat. Fighting me for it. He's fighting me for it. 15 Solari. Is he ever going to get a Swordmaster, I wonder? Maybe not at this point. Just wants to have this for the troops? It's tough because he's going to go before me next round. So he's going to have the chance to take that alliance. Looks like Chair Dog has already quit. We've got another quitter. So 0 points for Chair Dog for this match. You get 0 points for quitting. You get 1 point for fourth. So if you care about your score, It's a small incentive to not quit. Again, the main incentive to not quit is that it sucks to quit and you just shouldn't do it. But unfortunately, people do. All right. Do I want to grab that Mentat right now? It's a little bit weird because if I draw the firm grip, I won't be able to use it. If I draw the power play, I won't be able to use it. Well, the power play, I guess I could. Or do I get some intrigues and hope something... Hopefully I get an infiltrate, then I can steal that? That would be kind of crazy. When in doubt, grab the Mentat. I don't know. There's the firm grip that I can't use. Okay. I mean, I can. I could send it to rally troops. No, I don't have the Solari. So that's kind of a weird thing there. Swordmaster does get picked up finally. Unfortunately, I'm not in a position to stage an incident here. I could get Solari and then firm grip. It's a little bit of a weird play. I don't know if that's really... That doesn't feel great. I guess I could also send that to Hall of Oratory. You know what? That would get me to 9 for a Spice Must Flow. Huh. I would like to get into this, but I have no way of really doing so. I guess I could go to Imperial Basin. But it's only going to let me put in 1 troop, so it's not that great. Unless I firm grip. Diplomacy could get me 2 intrigue cards and the alliance. Takes away the chance of Spice Must Flow. Firm Grip can also get me that alliance right now and the intrigue card, and leaves me the opportunity for Spice Must Flow if I early reveal. But still doesn't let me get into this conflict. I think I probably want to get the Spice Must Flow while I can here. So I have to really hope that Maker Hooks doesn't have an Emperor Access card next turn. Well, actually, you know what? Problem is, without any Spice, I'm not going to be able to potentially hit Conspire. Does that change things? I can't get enough Spice anyway. I think I have to just get a Spice Must Flow. Playing this diplomacy doesn't do well. Maker Hooks is sitting on 4 intrigue cards, actually. I hadn't really thought about that. When did that happen? I guess when he went to Carthag. I could steal one, and then I'd be at 4. Ooh, that's tempting. That is tempting. Do I steal one, or do I buy a Spice Must Flow? I'll have to hope I can use one, or else someone will steal one back from me. It's very tempting. I'm going to do it. Oh, Allied Armada. Thank you. Oh. That is just too beautiful. That's going to let me get the Spice Must Flow and get rid of an excess intrigue card. Okay, that worked. That worked. Yeah, I mean, I could put a Stilgar on top of my deck. I don't want to do that. Urgent Mission. Where's that going? High Council seat. Okay. Ah. Okay. So I have to hope. I have the power play coming up. I can potentially get that next turn as long as wealth is available to me and Maker Hooks doesn't go there. But no, we'll put that in the discard pile. Thank you. I would love to be able to get that alliance next round. Might be tricky because honestly, everybody's going to want to go here if they can, probably. Because both red and blue are missing that point. So they're going to want it at least at some point. They both might want Solari, maybe. Okay, so Maker Hooks might not feel the need to buttress that, but he might remember I have the power play. We'll see. If that doesn't work, I can't really get the spice needed to be able to open up Conspire. Okay. All right, so the Mentat is denied to me this turn, but it means that probably I can steal that alliance. Please, Axis, don't go to wealth. Helena, you don't need wealth. You already have 8 Solari. You don't need it. You don't need it. And I want that alliance also to unlock this Allied Armada, right? I mean, although I do have the Bene Gesserit alliance, so I guess that's unlocked regardless. But I want the alliance because I want that point. I want that point, and I want it for me. Power play to fold space. Okay. Thank you. Okay, what do I do with the rest of my turn, though? I kind of need to get myself some water. Maybe I go to Siege Tabor and then look for this 3 spice, if I can. Does that make sense? I don't see a way to get Spice Must Flow. I could rally troops. This might be a good turn for me to actually stage an incident. So I think... Siege Tabor. Throw in 3 troops. And maybe stage an incident. It's like, do I want the water or do I want a card? I don't really want another intrigue card. Drawing a card probably isn't going to be that big of a deal. So let me do this. And then my hope here... I mean, I guess I also have the reconnaissance, which could theoretically go to Carthag, but I want to get this spice because I'm low on spice and I'd like to start getting some. Round 7's coming up. I'd like to get myself into Hayliner range, also having it available for Allied Armada. So I want to get that spice. Probably throw in 1 troop so that I can pull out 3 and still be in. How bad do I want to throw in the other one? Having that Mentat could be nice, but I'm just going to do that. Um, 6 cards here. I'm kind of hoping that I can eke out the win with the dagger. If not, maybe I just use the Master Tactician as well. Do I want this? I guess I probably do. More persuasion at this point, or swords. The green access is not the worst. The Bene Gesserit access is not super exciting, but I think it's still worth picking up. Ooh, Kwisatz Haderach. Okay. All right, there's a spice. No swords. That's really good news. So that means I can just use the stage and incident, get the point, and still take first place. I mean, potentially he has an intrigue card to play, so not necessarily, but let's see. Okay. All right, I got to run to the bathroom real quick. Okay, what did I miss here? What did Maker Hooks do? Arakeen recruited a troop, drew a card, deployed 3 troops. Helena sent Lady Jessica to secrets, got an intrigue card, drew 2 cards. Got a victory point. Okay. All right. I want to win this conflict if possible. I could potentially get to Hayliner money if I get some spice. There's some spice there. I think I should try. Hope Maker Hooks can't hit up the Hayliner. It's worth a shot. He has a whole bunch of troops in the reserve, though. So even with the Hayliner, he has more potential strength, and I can't Hayliner and Allied Armada, unfortunately. But I think I just have to Hayliner here. It's also going to get me that point. Maybe I can get another troop in with the reconnaissance. I mean, actually, potentially. No, okay. Okay, nice grab on that alliance. Well, Yeah, I have to hit Hayliner and just try. Because if I can do it, then it's, you know, game over, probably. In you go. Reconnaissance. Maybe to research station. I think that actually has to be the play because I have no other cards. Ah, crap. I might have actually nowhere to go. I mean, I guess I have both of these. One of them will be available. But I would have preferred the research station, I think. Because I'm just going to run out of cards. I can't use all of my agents here. I guess I prefer Carthag because the extra intrigue card could theoretically make the difference in this conflict, whereas the extra water won't do anything. So I guess that's what I do. Never mind. I guess it's Siege Tabor. 5 swords I can add in, and that's it. I might not get there. Bribery, where's that happening? Okay. 8 points is a little scary. Okay. Well, it has to be Siege Tabor. Throw in one more troop and hope for the best. Okay, only 1 sword is good news. So maybe I just win outright. That's good news. I buy nothing here. It's looking pretty good. There's 2 intrigue cards here, 3 intrigue cards here, so you never know. Okay, pass. That's good. Pass. All right. That's the conflict, and that should be the game. I don't think these intrigue cards will do it. Does Helena have enough to trigger? Okay, there's the corner of the market, but that's not going to make a difference. Plans within plans. Okay. Get some spice for the road. All right. First place finish in game number 2. Count Ilban Riches comes through. That game felt pretty good. Things broke my way a couple of times. That power play showing up just at the right time. was very helpful. But yeah, I think it felt good. It felt good the whole way. I felt like I was able to do what I wanted to do. I felt like my plans mostly worked out. Obviously, getting that Chome directorship was really helpful for getting me 4 influence points early. That was worth, a couple of points at least. It's potentially a 4-point card. And then being able to reveal it for Solari also was very helpful. Sometimes that part of it is like not that big of a deal. By the time you get it, you don't really need the Solari that much anymore. But as Ilban, I was like, yeah, feed me more and more Solari. Let me go to Mentats whenever. Let me activate my firm grip. So it worked out well. All right, so that's 1 3rd place and 1 4th place. And so as things stand right now, let me just take a look. 13 points with 2 games. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here just for fun. If the game can manage it. All right, this is a little bit. Come on. How hard is it to load up a scoreboard here? Anyway, thanks very much for watching. This was game 2. Okay, here's the scoreboard. Games played 2 with 13 points. Okay, let's see. So getting a 3rd place would put me ahead of these people. 16 points with 2 games played is pretty good. Let's look at the top. 32 points with 4 games played. That's the top. So that's like something like 3 firsts and a 3rd. Not exactly. I could work it out, but that's pretty good because there's still 2 more games to go. Let's say, for example, Ram Bam wins the next 2. That'd be at 52 out of 60. Pretty good. Anyway, that's a quick look at the scoreboard. So I'm in a decent spot to do well still. Anyway, it's all just for fun. We're just going to see how well it goes. But that's it for game 2. Stay tuned for game 3 coming to you, in a day or 2. We'll see how things go. I might do some editing and whatever. So thanks very much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Twitch also, twitch.tv/bludgeon. Check me out there. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.